So this guy named John314 recently created Minecraft for MS-DOS, and I decided to load it onto my Overclocked Thinkpad 380Z from 1998, and it actually works. I've even modded it. I've been creating my own mod pack, or the texture pack. So I have my character from Final Fantasy 14, and Theis's character. Hey Theis, come here, you wanna see this? Look, that's what I got.
Oh,
the Arc Emblem.
yeah.
So as it is now, there are some glitches, but it actually runs really well. So on this Windows 98 laptop, Pentium 2, 300 megahertz, 80 megabytes of RAM, it runs at 7 FPS. Very good. This is really cool. If it was better able to save the levels, I would gladly pay $60 for this, because this is awesome. Now pressing minus and plus, you can actually minimize the render distance, or the render window. You can save a lot on FPS there. You can see 16 FPS. You know, actually, it doesn't play all that poorly. And then you have the different render modes. So you have one, puts it into this mode, which you get really high FPS. All software rendering. You have this. It's a little bit unpredictable. I'm not really sure what all the modes do. But, oh well. And it's a weird thing where you have to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can't go from 1. You usually can't go just directly to 6. It does nothing, so you have to go like that. A little bit odd, but oh well. And then you hit tab, and look at this. Look, it's all actually created out. It's so cool. Look at my cursor here. These settings work. Control settings does not work, unfortunately. But VSync FPS graphics, gotta keep that on fast. My computer doesn't like it with with the slower graphics. If you plan to modify his game, then what you'll need to do is open up your image in GIMP or Paint as an 8-bit bitmap. The file is in the folder, and I'll send a link to his video so you guys can download it. And then what you need to do is you need to go into Hex Editor, and you need to take the first bit, like the first paragraph from the original file, and copy it over to the modified file, because the header is different. I'm not sure what he's doing with his header. But then this works. Oh, and also you have to, this is the transparency over here, so you have to clean that up to mimic whatever tiles you steal for your own artwork. Now he graciously adds the source code to this. And so I think that what we can do is, if he doesn't start improving it, which I hope he does, because he seems really intelligent, if he doesn't do that, then I might have to just learn how to modify it. I've really been wanting a way to have a virtual world on my 380Z, and I would really love to be able to be good enough at game design to make like a retro version of Final Fantasy 14 where I could have my character and I could have my house or whatever, and I could just have like a virtual home. And already this version of Minecraft if only saving the level worked better, I could actually make, I would have plenty of room and all the blocks I would ever need to make a little cottage and a forest and maybe a stream and have some photos inside of the house because of the artwork I've done. And oh, it'd be so wonderful. But unfortunately, look at this. I'm just gonna save this before this gets deleted, because we hit tab, save and quit the title, quit to DOS. Oh, by the way, there's our characters. Final Fantasy XIV has really permeated my life. And then we open it back up. Single player, new world. Yep, and that's gone. A few times it has saved it pretty well, but right now it's not. And here's the worst thing, the controls. I'm going to hit left, and this is what's going to happen. I'm just holding left, and it's obviously, it is so difficult to control. Forward and back, that makes sense. That always does work, but left, you notice with this, it's following the rows on the ground. So I'm thinking the reason this is so messed up is it's actually moving the level, it's not moving the camera. I mean, you have Z and C for tilt, but if you have it in a different place, all it does is make the camera go in circles. So let me try to wrangle it into a spot that, oh, it's so difficult. Oh my God, I'm trying to just go right, go right, go right, go right, go up. There. It's really difficult to control because you can just hold like right and it goes like that, because I believe it must be doing something with global coordinates, and that'll need to be fixed. And I'll need to understand a bit more of the source code and how to program in order for me to do that. And then also hit detection isn't quite that good. See, it's not wanting to cut that. Okay, there we go. But that being said, this is a beautiful little tech demo you made, and I thank you very much for making it. This is so cool and works wonderfully on this computer.